Welcome to our video on the characteristics of services marketing. And these slides have been brought to you by Christy Adams. The important thing that we're going to be looking at here is the uniqueness of hospitality service marketing. Why are we different? And we'll take a look at a couple of slides here to identify the 4 reasons that we have unique characteristics. And at this point, you could be taking some notes, jotting some things down while you're watching this video, and I'm going to be asking you some questions at each slide, and then we're going to have a discussion question at the end of this PowerPoint. So the first one is intangibility, inseparability, heterogeneity, and the 4th one, perishability. So let's take a look at the first unique characteristic. Intangibility. Services can't be touched, tasted, or experienced prior to consumption. So our guests come into our establishments and they haven't eaten the food before they order it on the menu. They haven't seen that beautiful lake before they've checked into the hotel. They haven't smelled the aromas of that soup before they've ordered it in the restaurant. So it makes our guests a little bit anxious sometimes about what the expectations are about their purchase. And it's then our responsibility to make sure that we enhance the product, so we have a good understanding of what we are offering our guests, what we are selling. And you might have heard a lot of things about hospitality called we're selling experiences. Services cannot be touched, tasted prior to consumption. So, what can companies do? So take a moment, think about it, jot down some things maybe after these slides. So let's take a look at the second one. Inseparability. And again, taking a look at these pictures, what might that say to you about inseparability? Well, the product service can't be delivered or experienced without the customer's presence. You can't experience that heavenly bed unless you're lying in it. You can't experience the intensity and the music of that concert unless you are there. And that's something that we have to also understand when it comes to our services marketing, is we have to include our guests into the marketing. We can't create or deliver or experience a product without the customer's presence. So, what can companies do? Let's take a look at the third one. Heterogeneity. The quality of service depends on who provides the service. And again, this is what we're all about. We're about the people industry. It's our employees that are going to make it or break it for us. If you're served by these people, are you going to enjoy the experience? I would probably think so. But what if you got these people? They're not interested, they're frustrated. It's something that is not going to make your experience pleasurable. So the service delivery quality depends on who provides the service. So it's our responsibility to make sure our employees have bought into our marketing plan and make sure that they are promoting to the end user, which is our guest or our customer. So, what can companies do? And the 4th one is perishability. Services can't be stored and sold the next day. That's it. That's at the Thompson Hotel in Toronto. That night, that view is what the guest is going to experience. You can't bottle that up and say you're going to get exactly the same view tomorrow night. You're going to see the exact same things. It's not necessarily what's going to happen. It might rain the next night for the guest. And the same here. Entertainment, having fun, talking to people, enjoying. If there's, entertainment going on, we can't hold that off. We have to experience it at the time. So time is of the essence, and we can't store our services. That's the kind of thing we have to remember about our business. So what can companies do? And the last slide, I want to ask you a question that I would like to spend some time on the discussion board hearing some of your answers. A restaurant is cutting back on portions to make its food costs for the month. It is also cutting back on staff. Both of these moves will result in short-term profits and may result in dissatisfied customers. With the importance of marketing in mind, what might the company consider? So I want you to think about that, and on the discussion board, jot down or reply what you believe some of the answer could be, what the company might do, what might they consider. And I want you to be thinking about the 4 unique characteristics that we've just gone through. You'll also read about these characteristics in chapter 1 of your readings. So, that is the unique characteristics of services marketing. Thank you.